Have you ever heard of the Blitz? From September 1940 to May 1941, the German Luftwaffe relentlessly bombed London and other British cities. The wail of air raid sirens became a nightly soundtrack for millions. Over 40,000 civilians lost their lives in this terrifying campaign. The raids finally eased when Hitler turned his attention east, invading the Soviet Union in June 1941. But the threat from the skies was far from over. In the spring of 1942, a new wave of terror began, known as the Baedeker Blitz. This was a direct retaliation for British raids on historic German cities. The Luftwaffe targeted culturally significant sites in Britain, like Canterbury and York. These attacks were less about military strategy and more about breaking morale, causing over 1,600 deaths and destroying tens of thousands of homes. As Britain's defences improved, Germany's night raids became less effective. A raid on London in January 1943, in response to an RAF bombing of Berlin, was largely unsuccessful. The British were getting better at spotting and intercepting the bombers. So, Germany decided to change its tactics completely. Instead of large formations of bombers flying at night, they switched to small groups of fast fighter bombers attacking during the day. The plan was to fly extremely low, skimming the waves of the English Channel to sneak under British radar. This new strategy was put to the test on January 20th, 1943. At lunchtime, 28 Focke-Wulf 190 fighter bombers appeared over East London as if from nowhere. Because they had flown so low, no radar had detected them. There were no sirens, no warnings, no time for people to take cover. London was caught completely by surprise. The planes dropped their bombs on several targets, but the most devastating strike hit the Sandhurst Road School in Catford. It was lunchtime, and the children were gathered in the dining hall. The bomb hit the school directly, causing an unimaginable tragedy. 38 innocent children and 6 of their teachers were killed in an instant. This single attack was a brutal reminder of the war's cost and exposed a frightening gap in Britain's defences. It showed how a clever change in tactics could bypass even the most advanced warning systems of the time, bringing the horror of war directly to a school playground. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this story interesting, please consider liking the video and subscribing to our channel for more historical content. See you next time.